I remade every mob into Mario Kart characters in Minecraft.
Let's use this ghast and remake it into Mario. Shrink the ghast head down and duplicate it so we can get Mario's entire body. That's a pretty solid base. Now let's get him textured up, and now we gotta get him on top of his cart. Get that front bumper attached with the standard kart M colors. And of course, we gotta throw on the M emblem.
And we've got ourselves Mario himself inside of a brand new arena. As you can see, Mario also comes with his 3 balloons. All of these Mario Kart players are going to be competing to knock the balloons off of each other, which means Mario's gonna have to use this absolutely gorgeous kart of his that has 2 jetpacks on the back in order to stay away from any other Mario Kart characters, and everybody's gonna be fighting to blow some balloons away. Let's build ourselves the next character so we can see how this battle royale is gonna look.
Let's remake this pig into Peach. Pop the head off, briefly nearly turning this pig into a piglin. We'll dodge Peach's dress and go for some speedy fits instead. But of course, we gotta get her gold crown on the top. Just reposition the model a little bit here. We'll have Peach cruising Peach's mock bike and install the fastest tires available on the market.
And we've got Peach as well, rocking a motorbike, looking absolutely spicy. Now, Mario, we've given the ability to blast fireballs off, but Peach has the unique ability to make herself invincible. As these 2 characters start to battle it out, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Peach is covered in her invincibility right now, and she's able to hit Mario on a direct hit to knock one of his balloons out. He was able to land 1 hit outside of the invincibility, though, and Peach is cornering him. It looks like he separated himself, but there goes a second balloon. It's 1-to-1 now, and as soon as one of these characters loses all of their balloons, they are going to be completely removed from the game. Bam! Down goes Mario. But a simple one-on-one is not quite spicy enough. The real battle royale is going to be an entire Mario Kart lineup.
Let's turn this creeper into Luigi. Let's adjust this 4-legged beast into a 2-legged winner. We can keep some of the green and get Luigi's overalls there as well. Can't miss the 2 buttons though. Texture him up a bit to make him look absolutely fabulous and get him ready to hop inside of a cart. Get his seat in place, and we'll give Luigi a standard cart as well.
And we've got ourselves Luigi in Minecraft. His cart is looking absolutely beefy. His boosters on the back far more significant than what we saw from Mario. His balloons just as vulnerable as they all are. And Luigi's special ability that we'll be able to see in the Battle Royale is that he's able to throw off green shells. And each of those green shell attacks can either leave one of the players vulnerable and dazed or knock one of their balloons right away. So let's hope these boosters come in handy, because it's gonna be a big fight.
This chicken right here is the perfect size to remake into Yoshi. Grab his feathered chest and make him a little bit of a beefy beast temporarily. Stretch out this old chicken head, shift one of these heads down just a bit, and toss on the classic Yoshi colors. His red shell, and Yoshi is gonna be driving his egg number 1.
And we've got ourselves Yoshi, one of the tinier carts to choose from, but the boosters have angles on them that look like they may have been well planned, but the seat looks far more comfortable. And Yoshi, as always, I think looks the cutest. Not really sure if that gives him a massive advantage in the battle itself. And speaking of, Luigi just knocked 1 balloon. That's 2 balloons. Yoshi responded with one of his egg tosses. Let's see a shell from Luigi, though, perhaps. Is it gonna come in? It looks like they've made a truce. No, they haven't. Yoshi went down way too fast. Luigi just might be a tad too strong with them shells. Let's bring in some more great competitors.
Let's remake this zombie into Boo.
Fatten everything up significantly.
Make it all the ghostly white. This face looks a little bit too unhappy. Give him the classic Boo smile. So his tongue also needs to hang all the way down. And get his crown placed down. Of course, Boo also needs a cart to ride on. Something a bit more beefy, but far more lightweight. weight.
And one of our favorite ghostly boys, we've got Boo, whose face is completely covered by one of the balloons, and all we can see is his tongue sticking out. But if that balloon gets knocked, we'll be able to see the rest of this guy and his cart down below that has some extremely beautiful golden upgrades and a couple of ghostly wings on the back. Boo will be able to teleport his entire cart right behind anybody else and instantly zap one of their balloons away. Ooh, he's going to be spicy. We're going to need a competitor that can take Boo down to a real tiny size, who's not quite able to be as powerful as he currently is.
Let's use this fox to remake Daisy. Grab this furry body, just shifting everything for a more human form, and we almost have the right colors with the fox, but we need them in the right spots. And also brighten everything up just a bit. Daisy also has some super large emerald earrings, and we can put Daisy in the birthday girl Daisy cart from Mario Kart 7. That's looking more like it.
And we've got Daisy's sparkly goodness, one of the most lightly looking characters of all time. Daisy also contains a crown or a tiara or a top hat, and those are definitely emerald earrings. And Daisy is trying to ride her cart up onto the dirt block right now. She's sort of floating in the air. Spicy maneuvers there, Daisy. Boo's keeping his distance right now, actually, over here. I don't know how much longer that's gonna last. It looks like Daisy goes for the first charge, her cart against Boo's, and she loses a balloon in the process. Is Boo gonna respond here? So far, it just looks like he's backing away, but he teleports and instantly takes away 3 balloons from Daisy. Okay, Boo is looking big and beefy. If we don't have some extra dank competition, Boo might take the whole battle to himself.
This zombified piglin could be remade into Bowser. We gotta use some of these bits in order to make his horns, and then absolutely enhance his jawline. Get some of the base Bowser color on there, and let's just widen up the body a bit. Now for the massive shell here, throw on some of those spikes first, and texture it up. We'll put him in a Koopa King cart, make it look absolutely vicious.
And we have got Bowser, who also has the largest cart. His cart looks like a tank. 3 wheels on this side, an additional 3 wheels on this side, an absolute grill on the front. No booster on the back, but instead a flaming spoiler that looks like Bowser is bringing the absolute speed to the match. And that massive shell that he's rocking on his back, Bowser can use that thing and toss 3 shells at a time at other competitors. Boo was looking strong, so we needed Bowser to be stronger, but it just means we've got to continue to up the game.
Let's make this mushroom into Toad. Use the body and shrink it down. Then we've got a mushroom moochrum. Put on some more red dots and give Toad his little blue vest. His cart is gonna be the cheap charger. We need the iconic blue, gold, and white, and of course, the red wheels.
Speedy, speedy, Toad, my boy. Look at those eyes. Look at that face. Look at this cart. One of the most vibrant carts we've made so far. And one massive booster, a banana booster. Toad will drift around, and Toad is able to toss bananas, leaving other carts to spin around if they're hit. Absolutely confused. His cart definitely does not look like it's going to be the fastest, but if he's able to slow everybody else down, it might be the most efficient. And we probably need somebody else that can compete with Toad.
We've got to get Wario. Let's remake him from a pillager. Widen things up a bit and give this pillager more of a gut, and duplicate his head for it to become Wario's hat. Now paint on some of his iconic colors. Of course, Wario has the most amazing mustache ever. Sit him down on his purple seat and build him his cart from Mario Kart 64. Some tinier exhaust pipes back there.
We've got the classic yellow and purple Wario with one of the most lightweight carts completely exposed from the toes to the chest, and the back just one single exhaust pipe. Wario is more about his brute force, and similar to Toad, Wario is able to actually stun other carts. If we grab Toad and Wario and put them up against each other, it's going to be a stun galore. If either Toad or Wario manages to get a good solid hit, there goes a balloon for each of them. A bomb was placed there by Wario that would explode and knock a balloon. If a cart is driving over it when it explodes, it would leave them stunned. There's another bomb right there. It looks like Toad was able to avoid both of them and actually knock Wario. Goodness gracious. That was a close cart fight. We've got 2 more characters to create, eliminate, and then the final battle royale.
Let's turn this witch into Rosalina. Toss the hat away, get a lighter texture to start with, and now toss on some of the light blue coloring and blonder hair. Now for the cart for Rosalina. Let's go with Rosalina's four-wheeler from Mario Kart 8.
And we've got the absolutely magnificent Rosalina rocking her four-wheeler from Mario Kart 8, which is probably the most powerful cart there is so far. The thing looks absolutely beefy, capable of climbing the steepest of hills. But it's not just Rosalina's cart that's gonna help her out. Rosalina stores her Luma projectiles. Holding all of them inside the cart, she can toss them anytime she wants, just exactly like a shell, which means not only will she be fast, she'll also be dangerous. And only one last competitor to make.
A skeleton is perfect to remake into dry bones. Beef up the arms as well as the legs, yellow eyes on top, and stripes down the chest. And this cart could be the Banisher from Mario Kart DS. Give it that super bony look with an actual rib cage and some big bony wheels.
And we've got dry bones. One massive beefy front end of this cart. The bone structure on the bottom. As dry bones carts around, you can actually hear the bones move. Ooh. And dry bones will be able to toss ink at any other carts in the arena, leaving them completely immobile. If dry bones is able to catch up to them, then he can actually take a direct melee whack on them to remove one of their balloons. But whoever is the strongest competitor is going to be decided inside of the Coliseum, placing each competitor around the arena. Let this battle royale commence. And the last one with a single balloon remaining will be the last one standing. We see shells flying across already. It looks like they're coming from Bowser. Boo has been shrunk down super tiny. The battle is taking place mainly over here, and Bowser goes down, losing right away. Boo only has one balloon left. Peach takes it, and it's just Luigi and Peach facing off over here. We see Toad along with Dry Bones on this side. Dry Bones still with 3, but Peach and Luigi, Peach using her invincibility in order to maintain her balloons right now. It looks like Luigi is going to get knocked, and he does, and Peach only has one balloon left, and Dry Bones over here with 3. The only way to decide the true victor is a fresh start. Peach versus Dry Bones. Peach already charging up with an invincibility, preparing for an attack from Dry Bones, but it looks like an Ink was able to land 2 balloons at once. My golly, that was decisive. Dry Bones, the absolute victor of everything. I don't think there's any question about that one. Peach got absolutely annihilated.